Hi everyone, my name is Jerry and I'm one of the two lead singers of Condor Matador, and I'm here today to talk to you about Farewell Metal Cowboy, our new release coming out March 16th. It is Massimo Canucci's final release as a member of Condor Matador, his swan song with the group, and it contains two new songs, Try For Me 2 and Hearts of Shattered Glass. Today I'm going to talk to you about Try For Me 2, which is the song that I wrote and recorded for this project, and Hearts of Shattered Glass is a song that Massimo wrote and that we recorded together. So Try For Me 2 is a special song for me. It's a song about optimism in relationships. It's also a song that places the emphasis on the importance of team spirit in relationships. Now, what do I mean by team spirit in relationships? Relationships only work when both parties are really trying. And if both parties want the relationship to succeed, they need to try for themselves, but also try for each other. The chorus has been something that's been bouncing in my head for a couple of years. I always had that nursery rhyme structure for the chorus. I'll keep on trying for you. I'll be trying for me too. I'll keep on trying for you. Try for me too. So it's been stuck in my head for a couple of years. I knew that this was something I wanted to really flesh out. And a couple of years ago, I actually did write a verse or two and a pre-chorus and a chorus for it. But I was not satisfied with it, and it just lay dormant. Cut to the COVID lockdowns of spring 2020. And I got to writing the song You Know Today. It started off with a little acoustic lick and then kind of bossa nova vibe that you hear in the pre-choruses. Finally, I found this crazy strumming pattern for the choruses, at least on acoustic guitar. I posted a video of myself playing it on Instagram, and it was positively regarded by our followers. And a few of my friends actually took me aside this past summer to highlight how much they had enjoyed Try For Me 2. I was delighted by this, and this is rare, people don't often take the time to let me know how much they enjoyed something. So I sort of felt that this was a special song that I needed to work on really, really hard. And I started making the demo for it this past September, let's call it. But to be honest, it was slow to come. I had trouble finding the right sounds. I had trouble approaching the song, and to really do it justice, I just didn't feel like the song was completed. This is until I downloaded this new application. Shout out to Marky Beats for showing it to me. It's called Splice. It's a bit like a Netflix, but for finding samples for producers. You pay a monthly fee, and then you're able to download something like 250 samples a month. And in there, I was able to find a drum pack that was designed by Travis Barker from Blink-182, and this is amazing. This is so fitting, and let me tell you why. I love Blink-182. It was the first band that got me into music when I was like 9 years old. What's my age again? All the small things. Adam's Song, The Rock Show, friggin' Anthem, Part 1 and 2. These are seminal tracks for me, and these drum tracks that Travis Barker made available on Splice allowed me to put these into my arrangement. They were in the right tempo and everything. It was incredible. It was truly an excellent moment of happenstance. And then the whole track came together. I had a much easier time finishing this song. Now cut to October, and I want to put this together for real. So I contacted Dave Traina from The Damn Truth and co-owner of The Freak Shop, a beautiful recording studio in Montreal, which he co-owns with Derek Orsi, who engineered the sessions that we did together. And we went into the studio November 7th, and we laid down the drums, acoustic guitar, and some electric guitars for the song. And what a wonderful, wonderful day. It was a day full of laughs. We set up the recording studio together, and we got to work. Dave was nice enough to stay late with me to really hash out the acoustic guitars. Derek was instrumental in terms of setting up the room and making sure we were comfortable. Every time we needed to start a new take, he was ready. And it was just a seamless, excellent day of making music. Even in the lead up, I have to mention this, Dave listened to the demos religiously and then proposed many, many positive changes to the songs and to the structure of the songs. And honestly, almost every suggestion that he made is in the final mix that you hear. So thank you so much, Dave. Thank you, Derek, for a wonderful day in the studio, but also the really sustained follow-through in the project, which I truly appreciated. Even after we did the recording session, Dave did a few calls with me over Facebook Messenger, and he coached me for the bass, because I hadn't played rock bass, because Try For Me 2 is more of a rock song than a lot of the Condor Matador stuff that we do. Mostly we've been doing something closer to pop music, you know. So rock bass is different because there's a bit more sustaining in the notes, and it's a different attitude than pop bass, especially synthesizer pop bass. So this was an element that Dave really, really enriched the song, and we really appreciate him for that. Next, after all the bass was recorded, I did the vocal track. And there's something a little bit interesting about the vocal track in Try For Me 2. I recorded it at my place. So where I am right now, actually, is the same room that I recorded the vocal track in. And the way that I recorded it was over a Twitch stream. So there was a live audience watching me do this. I'm so sorry. It's not like a real concert, but I sang the song like 7 or 8 times. And then like full on dancing though, performing the song. After I did that, I had a big high, you know. I was like, yes, I did it. And then I took those 8 tracks, and then I created a compilation of like the best parts of each track in order to create the vocal track that you hear on Try For Me 2. And then the final step was to send that over to Marky Beats, and he mixed it, and he did a wonderful job mixing it. I'm just so delighted with how the song turned out, and it would have been impossible to do it without the help of Dave, Derek, and Mark, and of course Massimo, who also participated in the sessions. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. It comes out March 16th, anywhere that you stream music, and you have a really wonderful day.